Comrade Sean briefed the ANC about this, and we leave that matter to the courts. I was with him, and he explained to us what this inquiry is about, and he has made the statement there. So we'll get the feedback from there. But Comrade Sean Bolton is one of the most trusted Umkhonto weSizwe operatives, and he discharged his work and his liberation movement fighter status with diligence. So we're taken aback about this inquiry, but nonetheless we are monitoring it. We have also sent lawyers for a brief to understand exactly what is happening about this particular matter. So we don't want to jump into conclusion and all of that and prejudge the work that is being done. We are observing that as the ANC because we have taken a blanket indemnity for all freedom fighters in this country. We can't be equal to apartheid monsters that killed our people. So we will observe that process legally as to what is it about. There's no fait accompli in terms of Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. We'll meet with them. It's a process. And then from there we'll go to the NWC. From the NWC we'll go to the NEC. So NEC will take a decision, and the NEC will want to take a decision informed by the engagement. We went to KwaZulu-Natal, we went to Gauteng, we came back, we engaged with the provinces. Even on Monday, it will be the same process. We'll engage with them, we will tell them what we think. I've seen other people in public making statements to the effect that this is the ANC perspective that will inform disbandment. No, disbandment is not the only option. I said to you, when the NEC is done, we'll give you a perspective of what is happening in these two provinces. Whatever decision we arrived at, it will be a decision to strengthen the African National Congress in Gauteng and KZN. So we are not onlookers. After elections, immediately we went down, and I've seen people in self-defense mode. No, we are being blamed. National is not blaming itself, and all of that and so on. Some of them don't understand democratic centralism, and it's not judging people. It's about saying, here is the problem. If you diagnose a problem, you must also come with a prognosis, okay? And then from a health perspective, if you sinus, sinus, and then a proper one. So that's what the NWC is doing. It's doing its work. What needs to happen there, and then we'll take those options to the NEC, and the NEC will decide. There's no fait accompli. And I know people are running around, they are phoning NEC members left and right, hey, don't disband us. Others are saying, if you disband them, make me this, make me that. So we know that. Now, the point is, this is not a game. It's about the life and death of the African National Congress. The ANC must recover in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. And that is not about personalities. It's about the organization, how it responds to our demise in these provinces. We did not even drop in these provinces. You can't even start to compare. As much as we dropped everywhere, we did not drop. We are out of power. We dropped below 50%, 35% in Gauteng, 17% in KwaZulu-Natal. We lost elections. We are number 3 in KZN. As much as we are number 1 in Gauteng still, but we dropped. And then you want to compare that to another province that is still in power. We are fighting to come back. We've got the biggest metros in these areas. Our biggest metro is in KwaZulu-Natal, is eThekwini. Here in Gauteng, we've got 3. Ekurhuleni, Johannesburg, and Pretoria. And you want to tell us that the leadership of the ANC must fold arms and not do anything. Because if you do anything, to reinforce yourself. You are dealing with egos of people. It's not about that. Even if it means we must lose friends in decision making for the organization, that must happen. Decisions have always been taken in the ANC. It will not be for the first time. Any leadership that does not take decisions, it's not leadership. Leadership is about giving direction. Even if that decision means don't disband, leave these comrades, reinforce them, or don't reinforce them, don't disband them, let the status quo remain, it will be a decision that will be interrogated scientifically. Why things must remain the way they are. So there's no one way table, and there is no fait accompli, and I will be happy if there was. There is no fait accompli. We're engaging with the comrades, and we have been dealing with that situation for quite some time now. Inside factor, protests happen all the time. We deal with them as they come, and our comrades will have to handle that situation. Intelligence is a moving target. So the intelligence I'm talking about is not intelligence from state security. It's intelligence that is gathered through our own eyes and what we see from the closure of these spaza shops and the things we've seen in the social media and everywhere. We now know the truth. We've been asking a question: where do these people, for instance, get these cheaper goods? They are fake and all of that. No, they are coming via the ocean and then they are dropped. And probably also via road, fake cigarette, fake alcohol, everything. When you go to a shop in a local area, this is a shop of so and so, and this is a shop, you compare the prices, you will see. And they are very generous in terms of giving debt. So that is why we now know that Abantu IDs was banji. South Africans are also working with them to protect this illegality on the ground. And there's no justification for criminality that you are unemployed, you must be a criminal and kill your people. There's no justification for that. Our people have sold their houses and rented them out to these criminals in the different areas. And because every month they are getting rent. Kids have been trafficked and prostituted in different areas. They are paying. I was Minister of Police. We closed, drug dens and everywhere. In Mtatsan, there is a street there. And when we went inside, there were small girls as far as Umtata who were doing prostitution, selling their bodies and paying to some chap from Tanzania and Nigeria in those brothels. And the house was owned by a former cop. We closed them down. We destroyed them. We destroyed them in Kagiso. When the community was, we redeployed even police corps there. We closed them down and destroyed them. And that's what must happen. And this is what we are saying must actually happen going forward. So that evidence is there. Not only spaza shops, illegality that is happening with these zamazamas now. The stories that come out of that Stelfontein and every place, there is a whole community down there, and somebody is getting rich somewhere and making a lot of money. So government and the government must look at this means and deal with them in the long term. So intelligence is out there. All of us, we gather it through yourselves as well as the media. You give us this information inside fact on blog, or not blog, and therefore you must unblock me. You are done on blog, and then I'm happy that you are here. You can't blog news. No, that is against the law of the country. How are you? Even if I don't like you, but you can't blog me. No, thank you very much.